So let's start off with you had a record year for yourself, career year for 44 points. You told me last year, as long as the puck goes in, I don't care. I don't have the best shot, but as long as it goes in, did you do something to improve your shot?
Yeah, I think just honestly just working target, like placing my shot. I think working with Zab's too, shooting on the goalies before practice. I like doing that, and Zab's been good just teaching me what goalies' tendencies are, and especially in the pre-scout too. So I felt like that's something that anything to give me a little bit of an edge where, you don't have the hardest shot, but if you can place it in the right spots where they're weak and exploit that, I feel like Zab's helped me out a ton with that.
And then now, of course, you guys got to play the Calder Cup champions, unfortunately, during we'll call it the third round. Mm-hmm. There's dispute on whether the first round's a play-in round and all that. I don't like that. But describe that round against Abbotsford. Did you feel like it was a really physical round, or was it more of a skilled round? What was it in your opinion? I
felt like it was just hard-nosed hockey. Like, just every single battle mattered. You weren't getting the puck with too much time and space. It was pretty much the definition of playoff hockey, where there was big hits, but when there was plays to be made, guys were making them, and then kind of mistakes, they capitalized on them, which it was tough, but with a lot of returning guys, it's definitely a learning experience. And to see how close we got, and then with them winning it, I think it's just a good tell with what we got in our room, and especially, like I said, with how many returners, that feeling doesn't go away where, you're one game shy of potentially being that team that wins the Calder Cup, But I thought it was a really good learning experience for us, all over the ice, defensive, offensive, capitalizing on your opportunities, and just showing how every battle matters. And I know it's a long season, but just taking that into the season and kind of having that in your gut where, you just came up short and you don't want to let that happen again.
How much motivation is that banner now up in the rafters that you guys have?
Yeah, definitely a motivation. Like, you got to set yourself up for playoffs with a great season, and it's not the be all end all, but anytime you can say you came first in your division for this season is awesome, and it was well deserved. It was hard fought, and but realistically, you're looking at playoffs, but a good season sets you up for a great playoffs, I think.
And then, of course, you were almost a point per game during the playoffs. What were you doing that you felt was the right thing during the playoffs?
I think just not really cheating. I think letting the game come to you, because with that, you got to be so defensively sound. And I had obviously great line mates with Magna and Phillips, and they helped me out a lot. Phil had a lot of experience with Hershey, and just talking to you about the mental side of the game. But I feel like just not cheating on either side of the puck, just and then capitalizing on your opportunities. There's in the San Jose series, there was some special teams that were clicking, and that's huge because the 5-on-5 is so tight.
And you mentioned Phillips, who now is going to be in San Diego, but in his place, you guys get Barbolay. What's he going to bring to the team for you? He's
unbelievable. Like, he's so skilled, works hard. His shot is great, and he's just a good person too. Like, I got to know him a couple years ago. I was with Syracuse for a little bit, and he was there and helped me out there. So I'm just trying to repay the favor, get him familiar with the guys here, and making him feel comfortable. And he's an unbelievable player, and I'm excited to play with him.
I know you guys weren't doing much of line drills today, but you were skating on the same line as him with Megs and Borley. Do you see that as being a potential line for this year?
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be great. Like, I'd be happy to play with those two players. We'll see what Test is thinking, and obviously trying different line combinations for before the season. But I mean, if it's those two, that's a great spot to be in.
And last year you were kind of one of those dark horses that kind of snuck up on most Avalanche fans with your signing, and then getting pulled up and playing in front of your family and everything in Vancouver. Tell everyone about that experience. I know you've already told me about it, but tell everyone else about it again.
It was just awesome. Like, it's just so much work ever since you were a kid, dreaming of that moment, and for it to finally come was amazing. And I think just the path that I've had to take in pro hockey, just starting, with Dallas and the Stars there, and then signing an East Coast deal to, never giving up, working yourself, and then just getting the opportunity here in Colorado, and just the people here, the staff, the ownership, everybody just kind of having that belief in you was amazing, and I think I just ran with it. And to get that first game was amazing. Like, it's everything you dream of as a kid, and I was really happy to get that off the back, and definitely motivated to get back up there.
And I don't think I ever told you this, but Sportsnet actually got video of you standing on the bench before the game and just taking it all in. It's one of those rare things that you never see a player get to do. And was that the moment it just kind of hit you?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, it's a whirlwind just getting there, flying with the team, and then once you finally get to the arena and you just look out onto the bench, and you're not a spectator in that arena anymore. You're playing in that game, and I just wanted to soak up every minute, just because my family's worked so hard for me to get that opportunity. My brother's he's done so much for me as well, and that game was for them, and just for me to take a moment to appreciate that was awesome.
What's your expectation for this year?
This year, I think we got a really good team. We got a lot of returning guys, like I said, but the new guys that we're bringing in are strong. And I think, obviously anything but a Calder Cup would be a failure, I think, because we got such a great team, and we want to make the most of it. And then with the fans behind us, I think they're in for a really good season.
Have you gotten a chance to see any of the renderings on that new arena yet?
No, not yet. Not yet. I've only heard stories from Bacher, but he's just they're all super excited for it, and but we're gonna play in blue here and just make everybody proud here for now.
Yeah, one of the loudest arenas in the AHL, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Have a good one,
Good
Kelly.
seeing you again.
You too.